Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be doing some pulls for Sherlotta's EX weapon, who has just released this morning, and I am absolutely ready to go all in to get her EX weapon. The time is finally upon us, Sherlotta is finally here. So, it's a very, very exciting era in Opera Omnia in my opinion, both in the Japanese version and in the global version. Of course, the Japanese version has just recently revealed the new LD and BT burst weapon tiers, and in global, Charlotta's release is upon us, which means that Chaos and EX Plus is but a stone's throw away. So it's a brand new era for both games at the moment, and I could not be more excited as far as Opera Omnia is concerned. I've been getting a little bit bored with the game recently because Cosmos difficulty with the characters I've got has just been very straightforward, and it's very sort of routine. So I've heard many things about early Chaos, and I'm actually going to be trying to complete it with as little ingot investment as possible, which is no doubt to provide at the very least some kind of a challenge, and hopefully I'll be able to upload some of those videos here, and I can help people out who are struggling and prove that actually you don't need maxed out EX Plus characters to complete the earliest Chaoses. At least that's how I hope it will go. I actually have no idea how well it will actually go. So Sherlotta herself actually is a character that I don't really have that much emotional investment in, because I never actually played Crystal Chronicles, Echoes of Time, and in fact I've not played any of the Crystal Chronicles series, including Crystal Bearers, which I definitely said I was going to do, because after I ran into Lael in this game, I just really like his character. He's quite fun. But I don't really know Sherlotta at all. I haven't played World of Final Fantasy, so I don't know from there. I haven't played Echoes of Time. But in this game, she seems to be incredibly useful and incredibly powerful, and I just like how she plays. Like, she's got battery on everything, and she's got a buff that increases HP damage dealt by 20%. Like, she just magically changes your HP damage from 10k into like 12k, and from 30k into like 36k just by, you know, existing, which is incredible. And that also means that she scales very well power-wise with more powerful characters, because you stick her in a party with someone who's going to be doing 100,000 damage, and suddenly it's 120, and that adds up. That extra 20% really adds up. Of course, the one downside I can say about her, that she doesn't have that strong of an attack aura. But that's not maybe the end of the world. To be honest, I'm planning on using Sherlotta alongside Ramza, and then I'll have a third, like maybe Warrior of Light, and I'm hoping that they will be like my sort of core early Chaos clearing team. It's not that I don't like Cloud. I could max him out if I wanted to, but to be honest, I really would prefer to save the ingots, because I know what I'm like. I know how I kind of move on to characters that really appeal to me. Cloud's kind of selfish. He doesn't really have any auras, but I know Ultimisha's selfish, but there are multiple reasons that I want to go for Ultimisha, not just because she's broken, but she was also the first character I got EX for when I was trying to get into JP, and she's just really fun to play for me. And Agrius especially, I know Agrius won't be out until next month, but she is a character that I both have fondness for in this game and also in Tactics as well, so I'm definitely going to be using her. And she also gets her EX Plus gives her an attack aura as well as the max brave aura she already has, and she's got healing. She's just a really good character to like throw in more or less anywhere, in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to be maxing out those two. And for the third, I might honestly like max out Warrior of Light in the short term. I'm not sure if I'm going to take Walter 3-3 yet. I'm not sure if it's worth it. But I know I'll be replacing him in the long term with Rosa, because Rosa's another one I've got my eyes on, to be honest. So, I have managed to work my way back up to about 285 tickets after pulling for Realm's EX weapon, which took up 200 tickets and 5k gems. I got it on the multi straight away, which was kind of interesting. But I just love how generous this game is, throwing tickets and gems at you. And I don't want to speak too much about burst weapons, because this really isn't the time for it, but I think people are panicking far too much. I think that if we just wait and see how things will go, burst weapons are extras, they're nice to haves. They're not, I mean, even Squall is not completely broken with it. Like, he's probably just on par with everyone else when he gets his LD and his EX weapon. The real power is going to be in the LD weapons, in my opinion. That's going to be the next tier of power creep. But anyway, this isn't the time or place for that. I just want to say, you know, chill out, calm down. It's not the end of the world. You'll be fine. So, I've got 285 of these bad boys. I'll throw them all in if I have to. I'll go to pity if I have to. I've been building up my gem stock as well. But there's only one way to find out whether or not that will be necessary. So, let's get going, shall we? Starting off strong with the bronze there. Oh shit, okay. 5 tickets in, is that? Will we get something interesting? Hey, a dupe radio whip. Well, a power stone is a power stone, but at least we managed to get a gold almost straight away. That's good for me. I think we'll get a long loading if we get anything for Sherlotta, because I haven't played the event yet. I don't have a character loaded in, so it's gonna give me her if I get one. Whoa! Suddenly ready at 35. As I was saying, it's going to have to load in Sherlotta's character details if I actually get her weapons, because I've not started the event yet. So that's probably going to be some kind of giveaway, but I mean that could happen with a 15. You know, as someone who's never played Echoes of Time before, I can really get behind the soundtrack. I kind of like this one. Keep it going. The game sounds a little on the loud side, never mind. Come on, come on. Oh, the gacha. I do so love and do so hate the gacha. Such a bittersweet relationship we have. Playing the game over this kind of period of time kind of makes me appreciate how good it is not be able to pull on anything, but at the same time, if you don't have any difficulty in clearing anything, it's kind of like all you're doing is going into play to save up for resources that you're never going to use. And then D-Day comes, crunch time comes, and they all just disappear in a heartbeat. It's really demotivating, and that's with this game. That's how generous this game is. I'm not even going to talk about a certain other gacha game that I've started playing recently, that you would be lucky to get even a fraction of what you get in this game, and the rates are just as bad. And there's no pity system. Well, I mean, it might as well not exist. It's only for whales. Like, fucking Mega Leviathan whales, you know. Fortunately, I do not have that kind of money to waste. Be much better spent on other sensible things, like a car and a house. You know? That's my opinion, anyway. Okay, no other golds yet. That's fine. I want to save as many gems as I possibly can. Not because of Burst Era, although yes, I will keep that in the back of my mind as well. But really, I want to save as many gems as I can, because my intention is, on some of the banners that I know I'm going to be going all out on, I want to pull 50k gems and hopefully get the EX, so that I can actually dip out and just buy a book for 200 G tokens, because that's going to give me an extra ingot, and extra ingots mean I can max out all my favourites faster. But depending on how I do in my pulls, I'm obviously not going to be relying on that. It's just going to be a nice bonus. And it's true that all of the EX banners coming up in the Chaos era, in the EX Plus era, are going to be double EX banners. But, like, well over half the time, I'm only really interested in one of those EXs anyway. So it's not really that great for me. Like the Machina and Rem banner, for example, I would definitely be good with Rem or Machina. I'm interested in both of them. But with the Balthier and the Ketshi banner, like, I really only want Balthier. And like with the Ultimecia and Squall banner, I've already got a maxed out Squall, obviously, so that's not going to be any good for me. Emperor and Firion, that's a good one. I need Firion. I didn't pull for him, like, kind of for that reason. So yeah, it kind of goes well sometimes, but then there are other times. I mean, Agrias and Faris, I've already got Agrias. I'm not even going to pull for Faris. I'm just going to save my resources. Sephiroth and Eiko. I've already got Sephiroth, but I'm going to be pulling for Eiko anyway, because reasons. I have a real soft spot for Eiko from FF9. Come on. We started out successfully, we haven't seen pretty much anything since then. You see folks, this is how your gems can just vanish if you're not careful. I mean, gems. Tickets. No! No, I've cursed us, I said gems. I don't want our gems to disappear. Not just yet. I still have 228 attempts to prevent that from happening. I've got the power stones. If I get the EX straight away, I can just duck out. I've got power tokens. That's why I've been saving them, thankfully. I've been relatively fortunate in that regard. But it wouldn't be the first time that we could well bottom out on tickets here, and I could have to start going into gem pulls. Like, it wouldn't be the first time. The Kuja pulls were absolutely horrific. The video that I recorded then will never upload because it is just all sorts of diabolical. But you know what, I won't even mind if we run out of tickets here. Like, as I've had it in my mind that this is definitely the last pull before the Chaos era, and if I don't have any tickets going into Chaos, that'll be completely fine. Because we've got Ultimate Leviathan coming up anyway, so even if I did go to 0 tickets, I'm going to get back up to at least 300. But it would be awful nice if that never had to happen. Like, if I could somehow breach the 500k gems mark, you know? Like, that's probably just me being greedy, but hey, you take it where you can get it, right? So I really wonder how early Chaos is going to treat a lot of the players in this game, because there seems to be definitely a divide between players who know all the game mechanics and players who keep up with the meta, and people who just kind of play casually for fun or with their favourites, or maybe they try and complete endgame content but they're just not that familiar with how the game works, or you know, they're just not studied up on everything, or I don't know, maybe they just struggle even though they know everything, they just can't really put it into practice all that well, and they maybe use their skills too quickly, or you know, don't really understand turn order that well, or enemies recovering from breaks at inopportune moments, which happens to the best of us, mind you. And I kind of feel like there's going to be some players that are kind of like, oh, Chaos is really manageable and it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be, and there's a bunch of people that are going to be like, ah, Chaos is too hard, I quit the game forever. So I kind of wonder how that will go. And you know what, if Chaos is too much of a time investment for people, and whoa, random Seymour. Hey, I think that's actually MLB now. I think that's the last one I needed. Hey, 4 power stones for the price of 1, I'll take it. Oh yeah, Seymour's on banner, I forgot about that. Like, interesting, I wonder if we can get any of his 35s. Anyway, I really don't blame people if they find Chaos too difficult, or like it's too much of a time investment. You know, I'm not exactly going to blame them for not playing the content, because we all enjoy the game in our own way. And if it's too stressful, I mean, it's just a mobile game at the end of the day. If you're not enjoying it and you don't want to play it, then don't play it. It's, you know, it's that simple. I think a lot of people get really worked up over whether they can complete the end game content, like the most challenging content for people who have the most powerful accounts and the most investment in the game. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, if you enjoy it and that's your idea of challenge and that's your idea of fun, which it is of mine, I do enjoy the challenge of it, then go for it. But if you can't clear it, then what? It's not the end of the world. Just don't do it. You know, it's that simple, to be honest. Or maybe don't do it for the time being, and then when you've got a stronger account, you can come back, you know, and try it then. Way, Troll Silver. I had a feeling. We haven't seen the gold in them. Oh yeah, we got the Seymour weapon. And the gold rate's not been too good on these tickets though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's supposed to average out to 1 in every 10 tickets, but we all know that the real world is substantially different when it comes to these things. Way, Sherlotta weapon. I think that's a 15 CP. Yeah, there we go. Hey, that didn't take as long to load in Sherlotta's data as I thought it was going to, actually. But yep, there we go. That's our first Sherlotta 15. We will get one from the event, so we only need 3 of these to MLB it. We definitely want the 35, and we absolutely need the EX, obviously. Sherlotta's one of those characters that, I mean, most characters now really need the EX weapons, especially coming up to the Chaos era, because all of the power creep and all of the upgrades is, like, loaded into the EX weapon. It's the EX Plus. You can't have an EX Plus if you don't have an EX, so, like, everyone needs the EX to compete in Chaos. But for the most part, apart from some of these characters that are being released now, like Realm and Dark Knight Cecil, who's going to get reworked. Sherlotta, Ramza, Lena, Sarah. You know, there's quite a few characters who can compete in early chaos without an EX, but for the most part, you want it. And Sherlotta absolutely needs it because of that 20% hit speed damage upgrade that she gets on her EX weapon. Like that is a unique buff to her EX, and that is one of the main reasons to have her along. So she definitely needs that. All right, well, we're sub 200 tickets now, boys. It's not looking so good for us. I mean, we've spent about 100 tickets at this point. We're getting a lot of silvers at the moment. Come on. Ah, come on. Why you do me like this? I think they've changed that in the Japanese version now, so like, you definitely know what you're gonna get from an, well, you kind of know what you're gonna get from an orb. Like, I think a blue orb can be a 15 CP, a silver orb can be a 35, a gold is like guaranteed to be an LD or an EX, and like the burst orb is just like all kinds of fucking crackling with like lightning everywhere, and the screen turns dark, and you're just like, well shit, you know, you got something good then. I don't think it's guaranteed. I have seen someone pull like a burst weapon from a gold orb in a multi-pull, but I think it is very, very likely. You know, the orb colours are going to tell you something, whereas like, well, hey, that's the 35. My power tokens are safe. Excellent. Lock that bad boy up. Now we're just hunting for the EX and any limit breaks, obviously. What the? Whoa! Power Stone, okay. I'll take it. So, as I was saying, like, it's exactly, that just popped out of a blue orb, you see what I mean? In this game, you kind of, in this version of the game, like, for the longest time, you've got no fucking clue what's going to pop out of those orbs. Like, silver might be a gold is definitely gold, and that's about all you're getting. But it doesn't tell you what kind of gold. It might be a 15, it might be a 35, it might be an EX. You don't know until you pull. Oh dear. Well, we've not done too badly so far. Like, what's that, 120 tickets? We've got the 15 and 35 at least. But we just need the last one to complete the trilogy, the trifecta of weapons. Hey game, you know what I'm talking about, huh? You want to give up the goods and save my tickets from any further ruination? Alright, Kefka. Alright, I get the message. Alright, but I do not approve. Okay, go away. I did not ask for you here. I don't want you here. Fucking clown. Man. Something about willies. Oh boy. Well. Thanks for everyone who's bearing with me so far. We will get through these tickets. Oh, we won't, but we will if we have to. That's a power stone now, for sure. Hey, I wouldn't mind a Seymour 35 though, eh, game? I wouldn't mind one. I'd much prefer an EX, but I wouldn't mind a 35. I hope Seymour gets a burst that features anima in it, to be honest. But I really don't like how Seymour's kit plays in this game in the first place anyway. It's kind of like, why would you build a character that only does good damage when an enemy's almost already dead? Like, what sense does that make? You know? I don't like that. Another 15. Alright. Onwards and upwards. That's 4 power stones I've saved. I approve. And that's another one in the bank. I'll get behind that as well. Another silver. What will it be this time? Another 15. Hey, you know what? That's good for me. And to be honest, I'm not expecting to get the EX from the rest of these tickets. That's why I'm kind of laid back and relaxed about it all. It's looking at this point like I will have to spend some gems. But at the same time, you never know. And if I see the loading spaz out down there, then I'm probably going to spaz out as well. I kind of you can get a feeling for whenever an EX is going to show up. Rather, you can get a feeling for whenever a new weapon is going to show up. Because I've not seen any of Sherlotta's weapons yet. You can kind of see when something new loads in, you know. But I'll be totally relaxed about it if I do have to go through all these tickets. I mean, there's people out there that have had much worse results than me. I've actually been quite lucky with my tickets overall, I think. You know, I've got some EXs in like 20 tickets, some in 50, you know. And some I haven't got in 300, but like, I've been luckier more often than not. What's going to be in this one? EX, 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 EX. Eat off, man. Moving on. So yeah, there's people who had like, I think there's one guy on Reddit I've seen that's pulled like 2,000 tickets before he got his first EX weapon from tickets. That is EX rank bad luck, you know? That is among the unluckiest of players in this game. So I really cannot complain about how lucky I've been getting overall with my tickets. That's like, why the hell do you think my gem count is so high? It's because I've been lucky with tickets. I've not needed to pull anything else. But that's why I don't take it for granted that I have a lot of resources, because all it takes is like one string of bad luck, 3 like EX weapon pickings, and you suddenly like half your gems are just gone. You know, so if you're not careful, you definitely can get wiped out. So that's why I've adopted the mindset, I either pull on a banner or I don't. I get an EX weapon or I don't. Like, I don't throw 5k gems here and like 30 tickets there or whatever, you know, like I think if you're gonna pull, then pull. If you're not, then don't. It's better to only pull for what you want, in my opinion. Everyone has their own ways of pulling. Like, maybe some people just won't enjoy the game as much if they don't get to indulge their gambling itch every now and then, which I can kind of understand, but at the same time for me, I think it's dangerous for me to pull and like walk away with nothing, because that's when I start wanting something. And I'm kind of like, no, I can't leave it there, and I go back and I spend some more, and then I spend some more, and then I fucking rage pull an EX with like friggin' hundreds of tickets or like, you know, thousands of gems, and I'm just like, well great, I've got it now, but like, why did I do that? Like, if I don't pull, it's easier for me to continue not pulling, but once I start, then you've got the itch. And speaking of 35, another limit break. Awesome. So this is shaping up to be actually relatively good, because it's going to save my power stones from getting wiped out, that's for sure. I'll take all of these extra limit breaks. Actually, I think I've gotten 15 MLB because I've had it 3 times now, I think, and I'll get another one from the event itself, so that's good. I've got an MLB 15, I've got 2 LB 35. I just need the EX. Come on, game. You know you've got it in you. For that ticket luck sack, you know you want to throw me a bone over here. Well, I'm not sure you can really call it a luck sack at this point after you've already spent 180 tickets, but you know what I mean. Oh no! We're into double digits! Oh man, this hurts. Look! Oh no! This hurts my eyes. Those fat numbers. It's been a while since I've seen them down that low. Yada yada does it. Well, can't be helped. Shogun I know. Alright. Okay. We've not seen much of Seymour this banner, have we? We've had a few of his 15s, but no Seymour 35s. Eesh. Well, before pity was a thing, I thought that 300 tickets was a reasonable number of tickets to kind of spend on the banner, so... like, if you really want the EX. So if I bottom out here, that's fine. I hope I don't though, come on. We've still got like 80 left, 81 tickets left. Now give me a miracle of some description. Alright, we're at 8 tickets. Let's take a step back. Let's step out of the banner and get some fresh air. Okay, whew. So we've not gone too badly so far, but we still need this thing over here. Yeah, Leon's cool. Leon's actually quite strong and he's a very interesting character. But when I pulled for Realm, I kind of knew that I wasn't going to be pulling for Leon because there's only so many pre-EX plus EXs that I can pull for. And yeah, sorry Leon, but Realm was just Realm was cuter than you, and she launches, and she's just more interesting playstyle wise in my opinion. But you know, you hit things hard and you absorb dark damage, and you're very cool and all. But no, sorry, not for me. And ooh, Aphmau, you are an interesting one. So if I ever find myself struggling and I really need an extra chaos viable support, I might throw powers tokens at your 35 and I might get you cleaned up and set up and everything, but I don't think I'm going to, and that's why I've not actually maxed your summon boards. But I know that when you come back with your EX Plus, you will be a terrifying monster, and you're she's definitely someone I'm going to be pulling for in about 9 months time. But until then, we're pulling for this thing over here. Alright, let's go. Whoa, okay. Okay, so if we end off at around 50 or so tickets, I should still be able to get back into triple digits, because we'll have the tickets from her event, we'll have the summon boards, so we get like I think 47 tickets from a character event, including the co-op shop and the full complete of Chaos and EX, and then you get an extra 9 tickets from the summon boards, so that's like 56 tickets. So if I go down to like 44 tickets, that's fine. I can get back to up to 100. But hey, we'll see how it really goes. Oh shit. What is it this time? Nothing of note. I didn't think it was. So like I could totally have farmed up all those tickets before I came to do this pull video, but I really want it, and I want to do it all in one. I'm not gonna like stop recording and then come back later. No, we're all in now. We're all committed. If we get any tickets from her event, they're gonna have to go towards the next EX that I try forward tickets. I hope I don't run out of inventory space. I've got max slots, so I don't think it should happen, but we'll see. Oh, another gold. I don't think this will be it, but is this it? This is not it. I didn't think it was. Oh dear. I really am going to bottom out on tickets at this rate. Okay, Seymour. I'm quite good on power stones now, thank you. I really want the EX weapon. I really want it. I'm not leaving until I've got it. I don't think that was enough. Oh boy, this is rough. Another power stone? Not even a power stone, okay. God damn it, man. Look on the bright side, if I get any excess power stones I can use it to lubricate the mannequin weapons. I've got walls maxed out so far. I think Ishtal is going to be the next one I do, unless I do decide to build up Cloud, and I'll do his. I may or may not succumb to excitement and throw my ingots at Cloud when the Heretic comes along, but I don't think I will, honestly. I might get him to 70-70, but I don't think I'm going to like max out his ingots. I definitely plus him up, obviously, but I don't think I'm not sure how much farther I'll take him after that. We'll have to see. The main thing I don't like is that he doesn't provide an aura. I much prefer characters that have a party aura, because everyone just makes everyone else stronger, and I just like the synergy in that. Obviously Ultimisha's an exception, but she's so exceptionally powerful that doesn't bother me. You know, she gets tons of free turns and does shit tons of damage, so I think I can afford missing out on a few auras. Yikes, 25 tickets. Oh my god, what is this? Well, there's my Seymour 35 that I totally didn't want as much as Sherlotta's EX. I like the staff design actually. This kind of looks like anima on the end. I kind of like that. But I don't like Seymour. Like, his kit in this game is just all sorts of shonkiness. Even when he gets EX Plus, he gets better, but his EX Plus skill itself is not at absolute maximum potential until an enemy's below 30% health. Like, what the fuck is that? That's horrible. Oh, is this something? Is this something? Please let this be something good. Shouldn't have got my hopes up. Well, okay, random as fuck. It's just like Cloud said, there ain't no getting off of this train we on. We're riding this thing to the friggin' end. Oh man, the last few tickets. It's really happening. 5. Hi Shantoto. Okay. 4. 3. Come on. 2. No, 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 you can't do this to me. 1. No, fuck, shit. No, no, come on. It's silver. Save me, come on. Last ticket. Ah! So close, but yet so far. Okay, we're all out of tickets. We're all out of tickets, so there's nothing else for it. We're gonna have to do gem pulls. There's no avoiding it. I hope I don't have to go to pity, but I suppose time will tell. Well, there's nothing else for it. This might be it. I saw the loading in the bottom. I saw what it did. Down here. Are we going to get it on the first multi again? Come on. Change. Yep. Change. Change. Okay. Okay. Yes! I saw the signs. I saw the signs. My gems are safe. Ah. The journey is over. We have the EX. Alright then. There we go. First multi. Now you. I'm locking you up. I'm not letting you get away. Alright, well. There we go. We've got Sherlotta's full kit. We've got a ton of power stones. And we bottomed out on tickets, but I'm not bothered because we got it literally the first multi afterwards. So that's a good enough result for me. You know, it barely feels like I've spent any gems. Because I haven't. So, okay. That's me done now. Until Ultimicia's event comes out, I won't need to pull. So I can stock up on all those delicious Leviathan resources and the Heretic quests. I'm probably going to be over 500k gems next time I actually do a pull video. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had some fantastic luck with your pulls. I hope you didn't have to spend quite as much as me, although I don't think I spent that much really. And I hope you get everything that you're aiming for. And that being said, until the next video, I will say take care and see you later.